Hello, traders. FX Pip Collector here. Today is Thursday, September 26th, and I'm going to be analyzing the US dollar yen, starting on the monthly, working my way all the way down to the 1 hour time frame for the full top-down analysis. So, on the dollar yen, I think it does look like the end of a wave 5, but if I consider all other yen pairs, I do think that all the other yen pairs are in a wave 4, so I still wouldn't be surprised if this really does do something like that. If it is really the end of a wave 5, it will take out the low of wave 4. Instead of making an ABC, it would make a 1, 2, 3, which would probably look more like this. Notice that either scenario is impulsive down, corrective up, impulsive down, so definitely not important to know the difference as of yet. Going down to the weekly time frame, I still think this whole move down right here is a wave A or possibly a wave 1. It looks like it should be a wave 1, but it definitely could be a wave A. I think that we are likely going up now for what should be a crescent to the move down, either a wave B or a wave 2. Like I was just explaining, the trading strategy is exactly the same for a B or a 2. It's exactly the same for an A or a 1. The only time it's going to change is when we go down for that third wave. We're going to have to decide whether it's a wave C or whether it's a wave 3. So taking it down to the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, I got my Fibonacci retracement on this last move down right here, from here to here, because these fib levels are probably going to be areas of resistance, maybe areas where we have pullbacks. But I think that the trend ends here, and I think this is like 1, 2, 3 of A. I think this is 1, 2, 3 of B, and it's a lower low wave B, and it's 3 waves up, 3 waves down, which is why I think it's most likely now going to make 5 waves of C, because that should either be an expanding or a running flat wave B or wave 2. Like I said, it doesn't matter whether it's a B or a 2 because the trading strategy is exactly the same for either scenario. Going down to the 4 hour time frame. On the 4 hour time frame, the trend is definitely up. This was my invalidation point right here. It went down, it broke it, it was not able to close below it, and then it just kept on trending up. This is why it's so important to realize that the trend is your friend. Because ever since we broke structure, if you were trying to go long at the end of every single pullback over the last 2 weeks, you've definitely seen some very significant increases in your trading account. Now, the trend is definitely up. We're not at a Fibonacci level. There's no break of structure, so even if it does go down, I will definitely still, as long as it doesn't break structure, be looking at all moves to the downside as nothing beyond a crescent to the last move up. So taking it right down to the 1 hour time frame. On the 1 hour time frame, we do have some news coming out today, so it's going to be interesting to see what that does for the dollar. I mean, the trend is up, so for me personally, even if this does push down, I will not be sorting it because I would much prefer to just patiently wait for a pullback, and then I would much prefer to just go long at the end of the pullback. I only trade in one direction. I only trade with the trend, so I will definitely wait for a proper pullback, or I'll wait for a break of structure confirming that we have a change of direction. Either way, I'm only looking for longs right now, and I'm only going to go long at the end of three-way pullbacks. So don't forget to join my free Discord channel, which is linked over here in the corner. And as always, thank you and happy trading.